Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. This is my life because guess what? This is my life. Ignore my hair. I just felt like putting some water in my hair because eventually I'm going to put the wig cap on to flatten it out. But I want to make a video before I settle in. Now, what do I want to make this video about? All right, so this video is going to be about something that's very important, and it's something that a lot of people need to know, and it's a situation my daughter's dealing with. As my daughter's in like a custody battle thing going on with her baby's daddy. Okay, so when you have a court case and it's the mother against the father, or father against the mother, whatever, and it has to deal with the child. You have your own lawyers, and you're of age. You're over the age of 18, and your mother is not on the case. She is not to be talking to the child's mother's lawyer at all. It's none of her damn business. She is not to be talking to somebody's lawyer. You're not on the case. And even if you were on the case, you're not to be talking to the other person's lawyer. Okay, so the baby daddy's mama thinks it's okay to communicate with my daughter's lawyer. She's been contacting a lawyer, telling the lawyer that my daughter needs to take photos down of her son, my daughter's son, off her Facebook, or take videos down off her TikTok of her son, because my daughter takes videos of her with her son during the visitations. The thing is, you're not supposed to be talking to the other person's lawyer, and the other person's lawyer, my daughter's lawyer, is not to be talking to her. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're not to be talking to anybody outside of the case or is on the other side of the case. You're not to be talking to them. The only one you should be talking to is the person you're defending. Well, you're working with. My daughter's lawyer thinks it's okay to be talking to the baby daddy's mother. That's not how it works, okay? The lawyer is not to be listening to anything that woman has to say, okay? And she's not even to be talking to her son's lawyer because she is not on this case. Her son is over the age of 18. He doesn't need mommy to be talking for him. She doesn't need to be talking to either one of their lawyers. None of those lawyers should be listening to her. The judge should not be listening to her. Anything she has to say to any of them is null and void because she is not on the case. It's not like she was brought up to the stand to testify anything. No, she is taking it upon herself to be a nosy little bitch and start talking to somebody else's lawyer. And the lawyer that is actually listening to her, that is my daughter's lawyer, he needs to realize that he can get in trouble with the Bar Association for talking to somebody else that is not a part of the court case. The only person he should be talking to is my daughter and the other lawyer. He is not to be talking to my daughter's baby's daddy, and he is not to be talking to the baby daddy's mama. So why this toxic individual thinks it's okay to get in touch with my daughter's lawyer and talk to her lawyer is beyond me. I'm sorry, Laura Summers, it's none of your goddamn business what's going on in this case. Okay, that's all I gotta say. There's none of your damn business what's going on in this case. Your name is not on those court papers. Your son is over 18. He doesn't need mommy to hold his damn hand during the court case, let alone this guy has no fucking job. He got kicked out of his parents' house. And he got recently arrested. Like, does that... And the thing is, they didn't bring that up in court. They didn't bring up the fact that he just recently got arrested. And here my daughter is doing everything that she's supposed to be doing for this situation. I mean, there's some things she could step up on, and I've talked to her about it. But my daughter hasn't gotten arrested. She doesn't use drugs like he does. And when I say drugs, I'm not talking about anything herbal. I'm talking about, powdered ice or ice, if you know what I mean. My daughter doesn't run the damn streets when she should be keeping an eye on the baby. Yeah, so his mother communicating with my daughter's lawyer and my daughter's lawyer communicating back with her, that's a problem there, dude. That's a problem there. Bad enough the baby daddy's lawyer is the asshole I had when I was dealing with in court the custody situation with my children, and he fucked me over. So technically he should not be the lawyer because that's a conflict of interest. The Judge Church, that guy needs to retire because I swear he's got a rot up his damn ass. He don't listen to anything. And he also listens to what the baby daddy, Dominic Summers, his mother has to say, which nobody should be listening to that fat whale. And it's kind of funny. My husband, the other day for court, said to her when she was walking by that if she had something to say, she could say it to his face. Because she was messaging my husband, thinking it was me. Talking a lot of shit. Talking a lot of smack because she's a keyboard warrior. And her son, the baby daddy, Dominic Summers, he stomps off saying, I'm going to call the police. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. That's all you people are, cop callers. Somebody can't tell your whale of a mother that if she got something to say, she can say it to his face. Then she had the audacity. She had the audacity to say something to the lawyer, which I don't even know why this is even relevant. You're not on the fucking case. It has nothing to do with you. She had to tell the lawyer that there was a confrontation in the hall, and then she lied to the lawyer saying my husband called her a 4-letter word. The only 4-letter word in there is the word face. Like, clean your ears out if you heard anything else. Go see a doctor. Check and see if you got an ear infection. The weather has been shitty. So, my daughter's lawyer is a dumbass. He's seriously a dumbass because he got a hold of my daughter telling her that she needed to take the photos down and the videos down of her son. Her son. The son that came out of her cooch. All because the baby daddy, Dominic Summers, his whale of a mother, Laura Summers, got in touch with him about videos and pictures that my daughter posted of her son. You know, the son that came out of her cooch. And my daughter's not taking him down. She's not taking him down. That's her kid. That is her child. Last I checked, the baby did not come out of the cob-infested whale's crotch. That's all I gotta say. And the thing is, this court case is between my daughter and the baby daddy. Not my daughter and the mom, because the baby daddy is too fucking immature to know anything about anything legal. When they have their visitation, the mother, the baby daddy mother, will sit there and record people. Record people. Like, what are you doing? Seriously? Like, she would sit there and record my daughter's boyfriend, who the judge and the lawyer is trying to say can't be at the visitation. Visitation's at a library. Public fucking place. Anybody can be at a library. You can't say he can't be at the library. Okay? But that's that county for you. If this was in my county, there would be a lot of difference going on there, but that county is fucked. So they're trying to say that my daughter's boyfriend can't be with her. Well, my daughter's like me. She doesn't like riding the bus by herself. So she has him come with her to ride the bus with her. So she's not riding it by herself. And my daughter's visitations are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, the judge is saying, oh, her visits are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and she's missed 6 visits. Where the fuck did she miss 6 visits? Her visits are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Where the fuck did this Friday come from? And my daughter missed 2 visits. One, because she was sick and didn't want to get the baby sick. And 2, the second one, was because she had transportation issues. Okay, she didn't have a bus pass yet. And my husband and I, we lived too far to be running back and forth. So, the judge is a complete asshole. Like, my daughter moved out of her toxic father's house because she didn't want to deal with him. And it ended up being in a different town she moved to. And the judge got all up in her face because she moved. Well, did you want her to stay at her dad's house where she's constantly getting bitched at? I mean, I was constantly getting bitched at dating him. The judge is a complete ass. He is a complete ass. Judge Church is a complete ass. That's all I gotta say. He's a complete ass. I miss the judge we used to have. You know, even though that judge screwed me over, I would rather have him than Judge Church. That's all I gotta say. Because Judge Church, I don't know, he needs to go find a nursing home or something. The man needs to freaking retire. He's got to be like in his 70s or something. And don't get me started on the bailiff. Like, he tried to go off on my husband because the judge was asking my husband a question. Which, I don't know why you're asking my husband a question when we're not even on the court case. And it had to do with what the baby daddy's mama, Laura Summers, had a whine about that had nothing to do with the court case. And my husband was trying to respond, and the judge over-talking my husband, and he's like, well, it's just a yes or a no. Well, you need details, dumbass. And my husband tried to explain the situation, and the judge goes, well, I can have you arrested for your attitude. Arrested for what, dipshit? We're not on trial here. This is a family court. And then the bailiff, when my husband turned to me and said something, because he said, well, what does this have to do with the court case? We're not on the court case. Bailiff walks over and tells my husband he needs to be quiet. And, you know, he's acting all big and bad, because he's got that uniform on. Take the uniform off, dude. Meet us outside. You're a civilian. I don't care what your fucking uniform says. It says nothing. My husband's in security. Probably has more training than you. So that county is so stupid. And the fact that the baby daddy, Dominic Summers, his mother, Laura Summers, thinks that it's okay to communicate with somebody else's lawyer when they're not on the case at all, and you shouldn't be communicating with the other person's lawyer in the first place. She needs to shut her damn mouth. Your son is of age. He's over the age of 18. He don't need mommy fucking holding his hand. He doesn't need to suck mommy's teat. Okay? It's his court case. He thought he was big and bad. He couldn't take care of a child if his life depended on him. I wouldn't even give him a goldfish. Him or that girlfriend of his. The street tramp of that town. Sheila Gerslin. Yeah. One second. Let's see. Chat. This is my husband. That was my husband. So yeah. So if you're in a court case and your lawyer is talking to somebody outside of this court case, or somebody on the other side of the court case that is not the lawyer, get their ass in trouble. Get their ass in trouble, because you know what? That's not what a lawyer is supposed to do. If your judge is listening to somebody that has nothing to do with that court case, get his ass in trouble. Or her ass, whichever. Get these people in trouble. It's not that hard to do. Look it up, Google it, find out who you have to contact. Contact that number, turn their ass in. Turn them in. Because you know what? I am sick and tired of Laura Summers. I am sick and tired of her son, Dominic Summers. Those people need to be drug tested, because I know they are on drugs, especially Dominic. Because he's doing more than the herbal. He's doing the, if you catch my drift. That family's a joke. That family's a joke. I've known that family for too long. That family's a joke. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. My daughter's lawyer and that judge, Dominic Summers, Laura Summers. Hope you guys see this video, because guess what? Tell me to take it down. Ain't going nowhere. My vlog is called Freedom of Speech. That's all I got to say. Bye for now.